Hey, this is one old man in Texas with one last proverb reading. Well, we finally come to the end of the Proverbs readings. Have you ever heard anyone refer to the Proverbs 31 woman? This is where that comes from. The second half of the chapter explains what a Proverbs 31 woman is. Take the time to hear and learn what King Lemuel was told by his mother about the virtuous wife. Thanks for taking the time to humor one old man in Texas. I will be coming at you again with other words of wisdom or just things on my mind from this old man in Texas. And if you'd like to subscribe or share or like this video, please do so. I don't care if these are being listened to or not. It was suggested that this is what I need to do, and I wasn't going to rail against that suggestion. It's been fun and making me responsible for doing something on a regular basis. Take the time to just sit, clear your mind, stay away from distractions for 10 to 15 minutes if you can do nothing for that period of time. And make sure you listen to your still small voice. Per usual, this reading is from the text of the New King James Version. Oh, and as usual, if you don't like this presentation, hey, don't listen. Here we go. Proverbs chapter 31. The words of King Lemuel, the utterance which his mother taught him. What? My son? And what? Son of my womb? And what? Son of my vows? Do not give your strength to women, nor your ways to that which destroys kings. It is not for kings, O Lemuel, it is not for kings to drink wine, nor for princes intoxicating drink, lest they drink and forget the law, and pervert the justice of all the afflicted. Give strong drink to him who is perishing, and wine to those who are bitter of heart. Let him drink and forget his poverty, and remember his misery no more. Open your mouth for the speechless, in the cause of all who are appointed to die. Open your mouth, judge righteously, and plead the cause of the poor and needy. Who can find a virtuous wife? For her worth is far above rubies. The heart of her husband safely trusts her, so he will have no lack of gain. She does him good and not evil all the days of her life. She seeks wool and flax and willingly works with her hands. She's like the merchant ships. She brings her food from afar. She also rises while it is yet night and provides food for her household and a portion for her maidservants. She considers a field and buys it. From her profits she plants a vineyard. She girds herself with strength and strengthens her arms. She perceives that her merchandise is good, and her lamp does not go out by night. She stretches out her hands to the distaff, and her hand holds the spindle. She extends her hand to the poor, yet she reaches out her hands to the needy. She's not afraid of snow for her household, for all her household is clothed with scarlet. She makes tapestry for herself. Her clothing is fine linen and purple. Her husband is known in the gates, when he sits among the elders of the land. She makes linen garments and sells them, and supplies sashes for the merchants. Strength and honor are her clothing. She shall rejoice in time to come. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and on her tongue is the law of kindness. She watches over the ways of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. Her children rise up and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praises her. And that was Proverbs chapter 31. Now each proverb is accompanied by a different painting, so come back often. Today's painting is Aurelia. It's an acrylic on canvas. Now thanks go to Purple Cow Gallery for allowing the use of these artistic works. Click on the links below or copy and paste them to your browser for an additional look. All paintings you see are for sale at purplecowgallery.com, subject to prior sale, of course. You may see many of the paintings produced on Shelley Mars Art, the YouTube channel. Anyway, thank you very much for listening, and I will talk to you next time. Have a wonderful, wonderful life. Bye now.